Hi students, again, Professor Laney here with instructions for the virtual family assignment. And this time we were going over VF4 community resources for the family. Now, as myself, as a former social worker and my undergraduate degrees in sociology, and I'm born and raised here in Orange County, I'm a huge fan of what's out there that can help people that don't even know. And the thing that I get the most after this part of this assignment is people go, I didn't realize there was so much support out there. So what we're going to do, let me share screen. What we're going to do is go down the instructions and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. So community resources are, again, I read the vignette about Jordy and his dad needs some help, right? There's other people out there that can help, right? Again, this is a hint about our community as an influence for child development, right? For socialization of the child. So what you're going to do is go find an agency that could help your family. Could. But here's the trick. You cannot duplicate an agency. This is a discussion board. So the first person who gets their agency in there, that's it. So if you put in Catholic Charities, nobody else can put in Catholic Charities. What? Yes. So again, no duplicates. You're gonna have to double check. This just happened to my friend this last week in graduate school. She was like, I was putting in an article and my teacher said, no duplicates. And by the time I submitted it, somebody else had submitted it. And she was like, you're right. So she lost points, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. But again, just keep getting in there or get it in there first. Okay. Right. You're going to share this in the discussion board. And then you are also, this is not really like a thumbs up share to your peers, but like, this is almost like, hey, this is who I'm talking about. And by the way, when you guys share each agency in the discussion board, you all can see that you can access those agencies too. They're not just for other people. Even here on campus, we have like the Hawk's Nest, right? Not the Hawks. Yeah, Hawk's Nest is like the basic needs center. I was thinking the Hawk's Perch, that's a snack center, but we have resources for people who need help. And we all need help. Now, there's not one person, okay, maybe like whatever, Richard Branson, Jeff Bezos, whatever, they don't need help, but their wives divorced them. So they're all needing help, right? So everybody needs help. Don't be too proud and just keep pushing yourself to find something that could fit that family. Now, keep in mind, don't be like, oh, I found this really good agency in Santa Monica and this guy's got to take the bus for 6 hours to get there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep it to Orange County, keep it close to that family, keep it accessible. And if they even have like, maybe I've worked at agencies where we had volunteers drive the groceries to people who are shut-ins or sick or unable to get the groceries. So be mindful of this. Like, you don't want to say, hey, I have somebody who can help you, but it's going to cost you $400 for them to help you. And you got to drive to, Bakersfield. Make it easy. People need help. They don't need more hassle. Okay. So again, you're going to share with the discussion board 5 to 10 sentences each. Then, well, the name and address of the agency, that's not exactly 5 to 10 sentences, but you can put the name and address and maybe describe nearby where or who they, right? Where it's close to or something like that. The services they provide to the family and community. Or I'm going back to name and address. There might be multiple ones like Catholic Charities. There's multiple ones. And same like Goodwill Industries, multiple ones. Services they provide to families in the community. They may say tutoring, after school, church services, free low cost lawyers, dentistry, like whatever they provide to the families and community. Give me 5 to 10 sentences. What's the mission of the agency? Oh, like their personal philosophy. Any costs? Sometimes they say sliding scale. Sometimes they say free. Sometimes you have to be a member to get it free. Again, it just kind of depends. And your feedback on the agency and how you see is it viable? Is it like real? Like you really think that this could be helpful and you really think that this family could benefit from that? 5 to 10 sentences. Okay. Oh yeah, this one you are going to share with your peers. So I take it back. The responses to your peers should include comments about what your classmates shared about the agency. You're like, oh, wow, I never even thought about looking at that agency. That sounds good. What you liked about the agency they shared. Again, this is you learning about their agency and how you could use this agency in just your work with children and families. Now, again, you might not be working with children and families, but in the future, say, I really want to be a special needs teacher, or I want to work at the Blind Children's Learning Center, anything like that. And you could say, oh, that'd be cool. That could be useful. Or my cousin's in that situation. I could totally share that with her right now. Yeah, we're here to help each other as we're talking about helping virtual families. But again, here's some, and again, once you put it in the discussion board, you're the one who has it. Again, United Way, YMCA, domestic violence, alcohol, drug, mental health, housing support, food banks, American Red Cross. Oof. So this one's 15 points as well. And again, it all adds up to, I believe, about a little bit over 100 points for the whole thing. And if you're doing awesome, super professional stuff, you can always earn extra points or whatever. So again, it's just a Google away, and there's a lot of resources out there. So I want to see what you guys see, because I'm telling you, I even have like social services agency card right here. Like there's so many agencies out there, and I'm really excited for you guys to explore and see if we can actually help your family. Okay. So again, as always, reach out when you need any support. I'm here for you. And let's move on to the last one.